talk about anxiety. I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder last year, and I didn't think much about it at the time. It was normal for me. I've always had this inner constant dialogue that drives me absolutely fucking crazy, but just accept this is who I am. Had a lot of life changes, mostly self-induced life changes, but good ones. Big stuff in the last year. And I don't know, things have just been building, I guess, and it really exasperated the anxiety that I have. And so Friday, I went out and I had quite a few drinks, and I wasn't feeling too good on Saturday, just really not grounded, a lot of thoughts like usual, not good. So I decided to write. I'm like, let me try something different, let me write. I should tell you though, the week before I had finally gone to the doctor and I said, look, I think I need something. I'm not functioning really well. I can't focus. I can't concentrate. So she prescribed me Prozac and Xanax. The Prozac seems to help a little bit. The Xanax makes me tired, so I'm not taking that as much. But anyways, yesterday I started to write. I thought maybe if I just get some of this stuff out, it's always been really cathartic for me. And I started to write about what it's like to be me. What it's like to wake up in the morning and have thoughts immediately. Thoughts. Crazy thoughts. Not like crazy thoughts, but just thoughts everywhere. Anything you can think of. And the thoughts run from one to the next. It's very rampant. And when I'm experiencing really bad anxiety, it's hard for me to function, to get anything done, to, getting out of bed is a struggle. And I know it's, a lot of the mind frame stuff, but it's difficult when it's just, when you're fighting against yourself. So I wrote, and then I read it back. And I think reading my reality back to me was really pretty, that it spun me for a loop. I legit started to have a panic attack. I am at home by myself, and I'm reading, and I'm laying in bed reading on my laptop after I'd written, and I'm I just started to feel really my chest became really heavy. I felt not good. I knew good things weren't coming. I knew it was happening. I knew I was having a panic attack, and I've never had a panic attack before, but I knew what it was. So I thought, well, you can't just sit here. You should try something. And I thought I probably should have my phone with me because this feels like it might get pretty bad. And I ran a bath because that's what I do. Sometimes when I'm really feeling anxious and go into a state, I've been known to sit in the tub for 5.5 hours. I ran a bath, and I took a Xanax, and I started to breathe, and I started to kind of come back into myself, and I was okay after a short period of time. But people don't know that stuff. People know. They know Heather that's helpful and the one who seems to have it all together, because she has her own car and owns a house. I have high functioning anxiety disorder. I function with this. I learned to live like this. And sometimes it gets to be a little too much, and I guess I want to share because I think that people don't talk about this stuff. I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one. And it's hard to deal with because you don't really talk to people about the details of it all. People know sometimes I'll say, I feel anxious, or I have too many thoughts right now. I need to focus. I don't feel great today, but they don't really know. I mean, no, I don't really talk to people. You don't talk to people about that stuff. Nobody knew when I was in the midst of a panic attack yesterday. You know, when it feels like your chest is caving in on you and you're feeling all of the feelings at once, and it's intense. It's really intense. So that's just a part of my reality, you know. And this morning I told my sister yesterday, yes, let's do that. We'll do the Bucks game tomorrow because I need an excuse to get out of the house once I get into those modes. I don't want it to last, and I won't let it last for any longer than a day. It easily could if I didn't already have plans or something like that. So, you know, I listened to some videos, and I listened to a video on anxiety, and he was saying that alcohol, sugar, and caffeine really exacerbate your symptoms. So I decided this morning that I need to do what's right for me. I need to take care of myself. I need to be the person that I know that I am and that I can be. So I'm gonna do my best to cut those things out. Like the drinking, I don't need to drink. I quit smoking now. It's been like, 5-6 weeks? It wasn't bad. Just made the choice to do it. So I haven't had any coffee today, which is, you know, sometimes when you get into these modes, you also feel lethargic. Like the energy is tough to come by. But I'm gonna be all right. Be all right. I'm just gonna take care of myself and do what I know is right for me, and I'm gonna feel the feelings, and I'm gonna stop trying to cover it up with whatever I try to cover it up with. Sounds like I'm very sensitive to sound. It's always, I feel like I just need to be distracted from myself all the time because it's so busy in here. So I listen to my music real loud. I listen to music all the time. I tried to meditate. I fell off of that wagon a while ago, but I'm getting back on. I'm going to take care of myself. I need to learn how to do this for me. I'm growing and evolving and changing, and I'm going to be better, and I'm going to be good, and I'm already good enough. I just sometimes forget that in the moment, and I want you to know that you are too, and everybody goes through shit, like crazy life shit. I've had so much of it, and that's why I feel like, and I want to be able to help other people. I do help other people, and this is why people come to me, because I'm very open and honest and raw about, you know, myself, what I've gone through and what I know, and how I can help people with words, mostly from my own experience. But you know, I learned from that too. Like I do the hard stuff. I know smoking's not good for me. I quit smoking. I know that being in a shit relationship is no good. I quit that. I know that, you know, being overweight is no good, so I lost like 70 pounds. I did the hard stuff. This stuff isn't easy, but it's, you know, it's the right stuff. You know what I mean? Like, this is what's going to get you to the next level and to the next place. And as difficult as it is to face myself some days and to have to just figure out who I am and live with me and acknowledge the fact that I have a lot of thoughts all the time. And maybe that's something that I'm never going to be able to help. And maybe that's okay. I don't know. You know? Just figuring it out with everybody else, I guess. But better today than I was yesterday.